We're number two in Uganda.
Number two,
Look it up.
Uganda, baby.
Hey everybody, we're LOCASH.
And this is the hit story of One Big Country Song.
Ain't the whole wide world just one big country song?
This was pitched by our wonderful label, BMG. Sarah over there pitches this song.
She calls us up, she says, you gotta cut one more song for the album. And so we went into the studio and Chris is like, man, I'm not sure, man. And so we agreed to take it on the road and maybe sing it live. And so we're standing on stage and Chris says to the audience, he says, hey y'all, we're gonna try a song called One Big Country Song right now. And I was like taking a drink back by the drums. I about spit my drink out because I was like, I don't know the words to this. So we kind of stumbled our way through it, but that's the crazy part. We just barely did the song, just holding on for dear life, and the whole crowd went crazy. I mean, the melody is so infectious and everybody started singing along, and Chris just looked at me and he's like, all right, we gotta head straight to the studio when we get home. Who don't try to find some water when it's hot? I mean, Chris, he lives in Florida. He loves the water. That's his line.
Who don't try to find some water when it's hot?
We brought in our producers, Corey Crowder and Tyler Hubbard of Florida Georgia Line. The song was a hit already, and it had all the ingredients. We just needed to LOCASH it, you know, and make sure that we captured the feel. So there's a part in the chorus where all four of us are in the studio. Corey, T-Hub, me and Chris, and we're all just, you know, having a little feel good in our cup and singing One Big Country Song, and it's a great memory.
We've all had a broken heart. We all closed down a few good bars.
I love me some bridge on this song, man. What it says, it is awesome. Not everybody knows the words to Mama Tried, you know, but that doesn't mean that you're excluded. We've had so many people contact us and say, man, I learned all the words to Mama Tried last night. And so, hey, it feels good to introduce that song title and those lyrics and that music through our song. So that was pretty cool.
And I think it brings people together that don't even know country. You know, it's kind of saying, hey, I know you don't know country music, but it's One Big Country Song, man. We're all inviting everybody in, so.
Not everybody knows the words to Mama Tried.
Well, we brought in TK McCamey. He shoots videos the way we would want to shoot videos, and he had so many great ideas.
And it was all these hats running around, man. There was a guy in a green suit. They're just walking around in a green suit with a hat on or boots on, so they would be able to delete them in post, you know, production.
And this green suit was like a skin-tight leotard suit. So here's this dude running around Nashville in an elf suit. It looked like Will Ferrell running around Nashville, and that's all we ever saw. And then in post-production, they made the person disappear.
I'm gonna go get the green suit. I'll be right back.
It was you, Chris?
Turn it up and sing along. We all work till the daylight's gone.
This one, you know, being our third big hit is a monster.
And it's blowing up everywhere. So we're getting these messages from all over the world, and we're doing these radio interviews, and folks are like, you know, with all these different accents, are on our telephone saying, ain't the whole wide world just one big country song? And that will give you goosebumps when you hear that in Canada, in Australia, in UK, you know, everywhere.
Ain't the whole wide world just one big country song?
You get goosebumps, man. You pray for it every day, and you can talk to the biggest artists in the world that have had 20, 30, 40 number ones. There's nothing like it. You know, we dream of those moments as a kid, so they don't ever get old, especially with what's going on right now. We've been in quarantine for months. I mean, it's the world right now. I feel like we're in a chaos situation. Music brings people together. It really does. I don't know anything else in the world that can bring together people like this. When you have a song like this that is telling you, hey man, we're all living the same, man. We're all a little different, but we're all really the same. It's like, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on that we could just forget about when a song comes on, and this song has that.